Ahoy, mate. I'm Zolanius, and this is Memory Leak Detected. Yeah, Starsector 100 plus mods, previous version, yada yada yada. We've been doing this for 5 fucking weeks now, so people are. Oh. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot to do the things. Oops. Well, actually, let's put you here. Defend battle carrier. Yeah, battle carrier indeed. So, what we will need is a lot of prickler turrets. Sorry, prickler PD thingamajigs. And I think this is going to be our loadout for these. Yeah, I know, not the perfect loadout, like with these especially. But my other option is Anderson MGs, which might be better actually. No. 200 explosive is still better. Especially for a medium thing. Now what I'm going to do is get rid of those and Ricochet pellet gun, so it can have 2 pricklers ready. I don't have any embosses, or well, actually we have enough of the Mark 9 remnant autocannons, so only thing we need to do is amboss. Where are you? We have N. Oh, I don't possess the capability to make them. Please, size and type as well, okay? Do we have enough of the zone scorchers? Yes, we do. Urchin suppressor. Tugarin stellar catapult. Storm needler, they're actually not that bad, considering the flux per second, so I might make use of these instead. The problem is I don't have necessary amounts of ordnance points for such a loadout, so no. Preacher, zone cannon, psionic defense, thingamajig, fair GV, nano needler, monstro cannon. Actually, this is not that bad. It's higher flux per second than the assault cannon is. This is literally what we have. This is what we could have. Cut is hyper velocity cannons too expensive. Hephaestus assault gun. See? The difference is that the Opfer, or monster cannon, sorry, has lesser range, and it has bigger rounds, so it goes through armor better. Also, I think it's faster, but I'm not definitely sure. Amor MK2, okay, this we could, in fact, expand. The problem is the flux per damage. There are also these ones, to be perfectly honest, but I'm not necessarily sure that it would help to have these. Now, dual thumpers I was actually thinking of, because even if we reduce the damage to 1/4, it's still 200 plus. Which still makes the flex per second not really good. However, if we introduce accelerated ammo feeder, it actually works out. What we could also do is put a split chamber on it, so it fires even faster. I was also thinking about devastators. However, the problem with that is namely with first the fact that it actually blows up our missiles as well, which is not really good because we are missile focused. What else do we have? SMR scatter cannon, same deal. Okay, smart gun. Smart shells have limited tracking ability against initial target. Okay, accuracy homing. Sure, it costs too much though. Definitely not going to put Buffler on there because it's easily rebooked by enemy. How you call it? PD. Okay, we are low FPS. Slowly getting higher. Hi, viewer. Nice to see you again. This early, that is. Fresh conglomerate. Oh, yeah, we have the enemy. Still, at large. Well, I'm still waiting for my ships to finish, and it's not going to happen soon, but just to raid a level 3 place. I think I have it in me. Terraforming. What have you terraformed? I guess it removed some of the... Oh, it removed no atmosphere modifier. Okay. Which means, besides the population increase, you don't really need dome cities. However, because of this, should I... actually visit it? Somewhere here, but it doesn't have a thing that I can get close to, which sucks. Sucks balls, actually. Or because of this, I actually need to get them. It would be too big of a jump. What the hell is that? Heavy polarizer. Okay. Sure, let's have one of those. Should I get more autopose lasers? I think I have enough. What I'm definitely getting are pricklers if I find some. I don't. Sedge. Anything else? Ah, I don't have TV diadems. Very well. And I should probably get rid of all of these. And the ships that I'm carrying. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Oops. Okay, so can I make it human breathable? No. Can I make it mild? No. Can I make it less extreme? No. Can I change the planet type to anything? Possibly. I could make it an arid type world. Or a jungle world. Which apparently has no volatiles, which is bullshit because I found a lot of volatile jungle worlds, volatile containing jungle worlds in unmodded. Okay, so because of the tundra, because of the extreme heat that I cannot deal with for some fucking reason, cannot make into terra, tundra, or water world. I can make it into a jungle world and an arid world. Arid world has bountiful farmland, abundant organics, and trace volatiles. A jungle world, on the other hand, would bountiful farmland, plentiful organics, and no volatiles. In this case, I would argue that having volatiles is a better option. So it is arid type that I'm going to make this into. However, for that, we are going to need stellar shades. Hit the... I don't know if I can actually deal with that extreme heat. It would be nice if the shades at least, you know, reduce it a little bit. I can also not deal with the low gravity. I can make it habitable and mild climate though, so at least 50% I can get rid of. Possibly. Hopefully. Production slots. From my own blueprints. Thank you, but no. Hard drinking spacer. No, I don't need that. Do you have any nice ships? Well, you have a Hyperium, which sadly is very expensive. So I'm definitely not going to use them in my main fleet. However, using in the defense fleets is actually really good because they kick ass. Now, what do you have? Minimum acceptable collateral damage. Arquent Twist class destroyer. It has active flare launchers, which is useless. Too small missile, too small hit with 2 medium ballistic, too small energy. And 95 ordnance points. Yep, it's useless. And here is the Cobalt. This is actually very useful. Hybridize the loadout of the ship is. Okay. Sure. Haven't really seen it being used, but sure. Anyway, we are going to go back to the capital because I forgot to frick him. Store my extra ships. So there you fucking go. Now I have to... Oh, open market. Nothing cool, to be honest. I mean, it has a songbird, but it also has 2 of these that I don't need. And also there is a better songbird for less. Hum 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 hum. To be perfectly honest. No, it's still, it's like a... But... Sadly, I cannot make it too much better, like minimal preparation and... Wait a minute. Okay, first, why do you have fuel additive? You kinda don't need that anymore. Instead, why don't you get the ship stuff that is actually useful for you? Which is expanded cargo holds. I mean, it's 8 maintenance per month for it, but... Still better also. Why don't I just build in stuff? That's a really good question, actually. No. Definitely no. No. Possibly, but on that case, why just not make the stuff that is already in there? So, have the expanded cargo holds built in. Now you can have, not efficiency overhaul, but where are you? Militarized subsystems. But it increases the crew. Oh, I cannot put militarized subsystems in there either. Okay, so is minimal preparation worth it? Can I not just... Okay, it's 48 now. If I remove it and put efficiency over militarized subsystems in there, no, it's still worse. Okay, minimal preparation it is. The moment I find it. But what should be the other one in that case? Because I cannot give it a militarized subsystems to reduce the stuff, and I don't want to give it auxiliary fuel tanks either, because, you know. Oh, hi Satombal. I can tell you that watching Starsector for some time in your streams are actually maybe the best. How my streams are the best? That's actually a very good question. How? Most of my time is refitting, as you can see right now. I'm not doing much action either, so I don't understand how is this the best. or maybe the best. I'd say I'm kind of low on the food chain if we are talking about stream quality. Maybe serving equipment. I mean, sure, let's go the full freaking mile. Boop. And need another helmet to build in. That is actually useful. High resolution sensors, maybe? I mean, I use it when I'm going out for, you know, exploring, so maybe, but in that case I need something more costly. Because I want the most costly armors built in there. Hum. Well, the more expensive ones are stuff that I don't need, like additional berthing is good, but I usually don't suffer from not having enough people space. But I usually suffer from is not having enough people in the get-go. Auxiliary fuel tanks, no, I have biggest fuel haulers. Also, it wouldn't give me enough to justify the increase in the maintenance. Like, with this, I could argue that getting rid of minimal preparation and giving no, it's still, because if I get rid of minimal preparation, it's going to get rid of 50% of the stuff. So no, it still doesn't matter. Bombardment package, no, I have enough people to make most bombardments cost 0 already. Cannot put in efficiency overhaul because it's dying this. Helmet conflict. Exploration refit sadly is not an option because it reduces cargo capacity for some fucking reason. I mean, exploration, you kinda need cargo capacity for that. So it's kinda stupid, so no. Extended utility engineering, no, it just increases the uses for the ship systems. It increases maintenance, so I'm not going to go for that. So it's high resolution sensors. That is actually worthwhile. Military subsystems are conflicting as well, so yeah. I don't really need dry field either. Solar shielding maybe. But anything else, nah. In which case I'm probably going to build in minimal preparation. Yeah. It's the most costly. Spending story points like crazy. I remember back then when I had like 12 of them. Or 14 at a time. So what else could I put in there? Solar shielding probably. I mean, it helps with not getting fucked in solar coronas. Maybe insulated engine assembly. Hmm. You are explaining what you do, and it is comprising for total strangers to the game. It is easy to follow what is actually going on, and the most important why you do what you do. The game is otherwise looking too complex, and most other streams don't bother explain anything. Really? Okay. I mean, I'm not watching other Starsector streamers because time. But if that is indeed the case, then I'm doing some good. Yay. Anyway, back to the thing. I think I'm going to go for solar shielding because it, in the long run, it's going to help with decreasing cost, because when you get into the hyperwave clouds and you are get hit by the storm, the actual repairing cost is tied to the maintenance spare supplies, and because it's very high, if I can reduce that by 75% and has the same effect. Yes, so 75%, that is going to actually help a lot. Also reduces energy damage taken, which is really good because most of the high damage output weapons are either flak, which is sucks, or energy weapons like the plasma cannon. I'm gonna show you. The moment I find something that, there you go. So high damage output stuff are like the plasma lens projectors with 1000 damage sustained. Or sorry, not unsustained. There is the mouse lens, as you can see, pretty fucking high damage, spike at least. There is the plasma cannon with a very high damage per second as well. And having this high without it being an energy weapon is very unusual. Like, where is a ship that has large ballistic mounts, for example? I think one of these is, yeah, this is composite, so let's see the ballistics. 500, 400. It says it's 1000, but I don't think, yeah, yeah. Okay, heavy Sudan projector is actually comparable. It even has EMP damage? Okay, what the fuck? I mean, it costs a lot. Like, 1200 flux per second is going to kill anything that is not a capital ship. And possibly even then you are not going to put these on onslaughts anytime soon. Like, it has higher flux per second than its basic flux dissipation. If it's a main gun, it's definitely a main gun. And considering that it doesn't have a good range, I'd suggest that it's going to be used by striker types of deal, which is usually cruisers because they are small and nifty. Well, not nifty, nimble, and also depends on the cruiser because there are slowest cruisers like the Dominator, but there are also fast cruisers like the Eagle, I guess. And there are also modded cruisers that have a high speed and also a large ballistic slot. However, they definitely don't have enough flux per second to cater for this weapon. Though, that said, it has the damage potential to actually be a very good strike weapon, because just by itself it has EMP damage, high damage per second, it deals energy damage, which is good against both shield and armor, and also has the 50%, 25% chance to arc to weapons, disabling them basically. So yeah, this is a very good weapon for striker type cruisers, but to put on a capital ship, no, not really. Also, they're not going to shoot it for very long, because the problem with capital ships, you are going to need to expand both the ordnance points and the flux capacity throughout multiple weapons, and not all of them are going to be PD, so you cannot really cater for that. Like, the onslaught has a spinal gun which faces forward, and if you put this on that there, first it's going to eat most of your flux. You actually need to put all of your thing in vents, and maybe even get one of the hull mods that increases flux dissipation, though it's not really worthwhile. And then you are definitely going to degrade everything else to just PD to have that weapon continue to fire. Maybe have some medium weapons mixed into there, especially if they are the general kind of medium weapons that can be used both as a point defense weapon and as a proper weapon. but those are kinda rare. Like from top of my head, I don't really know any, especially in the ballistic slots that the onslaught has. Also, they need to be pretty low OP cost, so you can actually use them. Like here is the nano-needler cannon. It's technically speaking a anti-small craft, though 700 range is nothing to scoff at. Also has a additional energy DPS that is going to make the flux per second even better. But yeah. Benefits from beam related improvements rather than ballistic ones. I don't know if there are any ballistic improvements specifically. Anyway, if that nano-needler minigun is actually considered a PD weaponry, then some of the shapes, such as... Where are you? There you. The Martinet class attack cruisers actually have that... well, I can move the cursor now, so... In the hull mods, you can see that it has a dedicated ballistic PD, which increases PD weapons range by either 200 or 100. Either way, it's really good. So that weapon, the miniguns, could be put on all of the 4 medium slots and maybe some cheap for the large one. And those can actually reduce enemy ships quite good, I believe. Now, do we have enough of them to make this actually work? Because if yes, I'm going to check it out. No, we have only the one. Also, it costs a lot of flux. Though then again, in that case, we could ditch the turbo magnetic barrels, because what it does is just basically increase the speed of the projectiles, which you don't have because beam weapon. Which should actually help a lot, because okay, it increases their damage as well, but we can get damage increasing stuff. Oh, 150 SU. So it could make that 700 range thing into a 850. The capital ships I was making in the previous. We have them. They are here. I'm waiting for basically pre-clear PDs to arrive. I'm currently making them in custom production because they are really cheap. I think they are going to arrive in the next month. Also, I should definitely check out if we have... No, we don't have... Oh, we have pre-clear PDs. In that case, fuck all. And I'm going to take out the... This is actually finished. And we have these ones as well. I'm gonna get you back in a second, don't worry. Yeah, this is finished. It is going to be a defend battle carrier, in which I made everything basically PD weaponry and missile weaponry. Sadly, I'm not going to give it any of the missile weaponry increasing hull mods like the fast missile Rex, even though it would greatly benefit from it, because as you can see, there is a lot of missiles. Like 6, 10, 11, 12, 13 missiles in one salvo. So it could greatly benefit from it. However, what this little thing here is basically a PD brick with a lot of hull and a lot of armor. I'm even considering leaving the vents out to put it into capacity. However, I think it would be still benefit from having more flux dissipation, because all of these are PD weapons. They are not going to engage the enemy. maybe this, and also I'm kind of worried that they are going to explode our missiles, which is bad because these are going to be in the front. So obviously, if they are engaging the enemy and destroying the missiles which are supposed to kill them, that's no good. In which case, I'm probably going to change it to something else. Like, there are no much good PD weapons, but we could go for Baffler ADLs, which basically shoot very slow moving things that can be picked off by enemy PD. However, if the enemy PD is picking my Baffler ADL shots instead of the missiles, that is good. That is actually really good. Also, the Baffler shots are going to go for the front of the armor, while the dust missiles from the Papillons are going to go in the back. So the shields need to either flick or have a very large coverage, which is not usually the case. Could also go for a Mega Scatter Cannon, but I fear that they are also going to set off the missiles of our own. Also, they are not really good weapons. They have a really wide arc, and they have problems actually dealing damage because usually you hit like 3 shots per frigate, which means they are going to suffer 150 what's it called, flag damage, which you need to, you know, divide by 4 to get actual damage, which is not much. And yeah, it shoots one every second. Doesn't really help. But if the Zone Scorcher turns out to be a terrible weapon of choice, then I'm going to go for the Scatter Cannons, because I think they are not going to set off our missiles. Or the buffer to make the enemy PD deal with them instead of the missiles. Hopefully. Anyway, we are going to have 2 of these. As I said, I'm waiting for the prickers to actually arrive. And we are going to have 3 of these. Where is the prickler? There you are. So, do we have an auto fit for you? Yeah, I made another one with 2 Mark 4 cannons, basically, and 2 long-range arbalests. Now, the problem with that is they are not really good at actually dealing with the unshielded target. The TPC is helping out, but it doesn't have the damage potential to go through armor by itself, so it needs something to help with that as well. For that, I'm currently using an Amboss heavy autocannon because it has a very high damage per second and also very high damage per shot. And because the flux per second is 1, it's actually going to go down to 0.75 if it uses the accelerated ammo feeder, the ship system. Which will be really cool because in that case it is capable of going through armor pretty easily. I'm going to rename this experimental, because to be perfectly honest, I only send it against these ones. Sadly, they cannot catch up to Auroras. Thankfully, the Auroras cannot deal anything to them, like literally. See? Going through armor like butter. The Mark 10 is actually putting pressure on it, so it cannot have the shields up for long. Also, the TPC is helping really out to make a very good balance between the kinetic weapon and the high explosive weapon. And as you can see, it kind of defeats whatever the fuck you are throwing at it. These ones, silly large mining collectors, I'm not really How is it English? I'm really not explain, not explain, not interest. Persuaded. I'm not really persuaded that they are actually useful. I think they might be just flux sinks. However, we could go for mining pikes as well, which literally do the same thing with higher base damage. Sadly, they have lesser range though and cost 2 more. But I could go for those as well. Not really a problem. Also could go for long range arbalests. They are cheap. Though the problem with that, the getting through the shield is not really a problem. Dealing with the armor is, because the TPCs have limited charges and the amboss cannon has a limited range, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it only 700. So maybe like this. Oh shit. I might need to change the J's. There you go. Come on. It still works. Now, I don't know if they are going to work against remnants, because the sad truth is that remnants kick ass and they have a very high flux capacity. However, against normal targets, these kicks ass. So actually, I'm going to save that. And get it back to storage. Also, I'm going to need needlers for the other one. Where you are? MK something something. Okay, it's not MK something something. It is MK something something. These are, well, not a good choice, but a possible choice as well. But the flex per second is pretty high, if you ask me. What I'm going to do is take 10 of these. And we have 6 of these, so I don't really need them. But yeah, it says it's anti-fighter, and considering the range, it's kinda is. But in mass, they can actually deal quite a lot of damage. Sadly, the monogram railguns actually outperform them. Can I build them though? Nope, I cannot build monograms. Nor the large ones, which sucks. But yeah, let's put all of this shit into storage. Basically, this happens if you buy ships from commission ships from your own thing. Do I have AI cores? No, I currently don't. Very good. So, I'm going to repair the ships at the dockyard. Actually, we have a quest, I just remembered. Yeah, I need to deliver ore to Yanglot in the Kazalik system. In which case, fuck that, I'm going to teleport. Using the active gate, because Kazalix actually has a gate, if I remember correctly. I might not, though. Afterwards, I'm going to destroy the Revolutionary Council thing. And there you go, Kazalix has a... I'm also going to... Yep. And I need to go to Yanglot. Variable assembler at Mufian player. Yeah, nice, very good. Should have put something in there, but probably I didn't have stuff. It's going to finish the Petrol HQ afterwards. Very good. It's set for life, basically. The question is it a... without attracting the thing from nearby patrols. Is it a smuggling thing? It might be. There you go. It went boop boop, but it didn't went boop boop fast enough. Easy 1.5 million. Anyway, so whilst we are waiting for our... no. For our stuff to finish building... Sky class cruiser. Okay. Let's check out what it is. It's a cruiser, so let's check cruisers, and it's S, so it's going to be around here. Psych class. Ooh! Scholar Tech, you say? Limit release. Boost energy weapon fire rate, top speed, and dissipation for 6 seconds, but reduces them for 3.5 seconds afterwards. Allow some dissipation of hard flux with deployed shields during... Ooh! It has 1 large energy, 1 medium missile, 2 medium energy, and 6 small energy. Yeah, when you have energy weapon rate of fire increase from the limit release, you are definitely using energy weapons in the hybrid slots. It also has Scholar Tech drives, which I don't know what do, but hopefully they are good. So they have good shields, which sadly is frontal though, so I cannot increase it via frontal shields. Good flux capacity and dissipation. Very good top speed for a cruiser that has a large energy slot. Also high maintenance, but I don't give a fuck. Sadly, its hull integrity and armor rating is laughable. So it cannot be used as a fleet anchor, but I could use this as a strike cruiser with that high top speed. And strike cruisers in this case mean that there is a slow-moving enemy ships that you need to destroy very fucking quickly. For example, an encroaching Radiant. And having 2 of these unleash on them, yeah, the Radiant needs to shoot at 2 targets at once, or is going to concentrate fire on a singular ship, in which case the other ship is going to have an angle on them and can unleash the limit release. Possibly with a plasma cannon in this case. The 2 medium hybrids are going to be something that is matching the same range as the plasma cannon, which is 700 if I remember correctly. And the small energies are obviously going to be PD. There is also a medium missile slot somewhere. I don't see where though. I see the 2 hybrid ones, but where is the missile slot? Oh, I see, it's in front of it, like right there. So we could make that missile into something pretty hurtful. It's a medium slot, so maybe not Fisher, the other one. I don't remember. What else do we have? Nothing much. But yeah, this could be a very good strike cruiser. We don't have much story points though. Like, we really don't. So, sorry, I'm not going to go for that. Also, I should definitely do something about the remaining points. Like, I cannot have anything that is built in. So what should I have? Torpedo specs, stabilized shields, not really needed. Split chambers, definitely not needed. Resistance flux conduits, no. Emergency venting system. Yeah. Automated repair system actually sounds good. We already have full foam dispenser to help with the damages if the ship actually enters combat for some fucking reason. But now if they target the engines, at least then it has a chance to repair them before shit hits the fan. And now if I fuck. Haha, fuck you, dick. Fuck you, dick. Dick. You are not going to catch me. Okay, fuel production is done. And there you go. 93,000 per month from a colony, from size 4 colony. That actually doesn't have the thing, the full arrays pool installed on the megaport. Just saying. Should I build something as well? I mean, it has a memorial now. I think I'm going to go for the asteroid processing because eventually I will need to terraform a buzzword. So sure, why not have it? And I'm going to 6 now. You're not going to catch me. Nor will you, for that matter. So what did you deliver? The nano-needlers. And some of the PD pricklers. Okay. And also an alpha core. Very well. Where is the thing? There, right next to the inner system jump point. In which case, let me just go over there real quick. Let's go home to the Newman system because now we have the weapons to arm our fleet up. There you go. Let's jump. And take our stuff from the storage. So I'm gonna need you, and the 3 of you. So I'm going to auto fit you to be a defender. There you go. Doesn't miss anything. Well, besides the hyperspace navigation protocols, which I'm going to install immediately. Then I'm going to auto fit these ones with the experimental one. Okay. I don't have the unboss for it, which sucks balls. Okay, so we need something that costs at least 20. I said 20. Fucking mega grape shot cannon, eat my ass. So what do we have? Breaker rotatory cannon. Well, it has maximum ammo capacity and also slightly lower range. Maybe a monogram shredder. It's very high on flux though. Well, not as high as the Amboss, so maybe. 250 sustained. You know what? Let's go with that. And you are not going to have that stupid bulldog autocannon. You are going to have something that costs 20 or something close to it. Should I try the breakers or maybe these? Well, if I go for these, I could go for the Hephaestus as well, because you see, well, actually, they have significantly bigger charges. Hum. So maybe they are actually better than the Hephaestus because they can delete the enemy armor faster due to their higher damage output individual shells. Because to go through armor you need very high damage spikes instead of the shield kind, which if you go against shields, it is doesn't matter if it's a high damage spike or a constant low damage. Because if the dissipation cannot handle it, it's going to build up anyway. However, if you go against armor, armor has a reduction depending on how much armor is left. So if you are attacking with a larger spike first, that's going to shred armor, and then you can go for the hull immediately. For smaller caliber stuff that is high explosive, it's not really a good option, which is why miniguns, even though they have a pretty high fire rate because their individual shells are small damage-wise, they are not going to do much against larger armor. They still are capable of shredding stuff, but basically higher... if you have accelerated ammo feeder, then it's not going to help much. However, if you have a higher caliber stuff, the accelerated ammo feeder is going to balance out the low fire rate. So because of that, I think, and think is a very exorbitant term this time, heavy mortars are kind of better than miniguns as long as you are firing at a larger target than you. So like capitals. I'm not necessarily sure that is the case against smaller targets, but against higher ones, yeah. I could also go for the Monstro cannon array for the same reason. So Monstro Hephaestus or this. Or maybe the Breaker. Let's try the Breaker. Actually, I'm going to check it out. How fast do you delete this? Yeah, the problem is that it's going to shoot them when the shield is up. I mean, I can force it to not do so. It was slightly slower than before. So once again, I think I can fix that via going into the weapon modes and suffixes thing. And your thermal pulse cannon is going to remain the same. Your breaker rotatory cannon is going to be opportunist. Opportunist? Yeah, opportunist, and the Mark 9 is going to target shields. Mining pikes going to be opportunist as well, and prickler PD turrets are going to be well PD. Force auto fire and retreat at 50% hull. Or actually, should they retreat at 50% hull because they have a half home dispenser that builds them back up? Really good question, Zoltan. I have also been streaming for an hour and nothing happened, which is kind of sucky. But yeah, I think I'm going to go for that. Also, do me a favor and hold fire with these if flux is over 90%. Mining pikes are pretty cheap, so I'm not going to deal with them. So yeah. Let me copy this loadout. No, fuck you. This is not what I wanted, you asshole. Anyway, so opportunist, target shields, opportunist PD, force auto fire, retreat at hull. Back. Select. Same deal. Actually, that can remain in default because it's a flak weaponry. This needs to be target shields, this needs to be opportunist, this needs to be PD, force auto fire, retreat hull. Back. And you. Force auto fire, retreat hull. Opportunist, target shields, opportunist, PD. There, hopefully. Yep. There you go. So now, if I go and check them out, it might start shooting the rotatory cannon when it's actually useful. aka not when the shields are up. There you go. Ow. I got hit by 8 fucking harpoons. Look at my hull. Look at my fucking hull. This is a fucking fleet anchor. Come on, start shooting. Well, it still takes too much time, so I think I'm going to go for something else. And also going to make that adjustment. Let's see the one with the monorail shredder. Are you going to be nice? Are you going to work for me? Okay, it actually works. And I already know that this one works, so I need to change this one. I'm going for the Hephaestus. Maybe I should go. No. Go for the Hephaestus, it's going to work. I'm going to actually check it if it technically works. With this current setting, but I think it will. Come on. Come on, baby. Let's go party. Sadly, the enemy is using our low troops levels to its advantage. Could you stop going backwards? Like, the main problem is that the anti-shield weapon is not engaged. Yeah, actually, I might do a very smart thing now. Where are you? There you are. And interchange them. For which I need to change the thing. Where you are? There you are. So you are going to be the target shields and you are going to be the opportunist. Confirm. And let's see now. Because if the Mark 9 is going to be in the front, it's going to obviously go for the shield first. So hopefully this time we can actually outflux the fucker. Yeah, right now we are forcing the fucker to be running from us. Come on. What we could really use is actually increasing our range. However, the problem is also these are working really well. As you can see, they spike up the damage really easily when they actually connect the shots with the enemy hull. However, sadly, we don't really have the opportunity to, well, go for that. A range increase would cost us 15. So we are either reducing our vents even further or use weaponry that is less equipped. Sorry. Less OP. Ordnance point. We could go for the Mark 4 cannon. Maybe even twice. So we can save 8 plus 6. That's 14. So yeah. That we could do. However, if that is going to happen, sadly, we are also going to reduce our advantage in DPS. Because this is kind of shit. This is really shit. At least considering that the remnant autocannon is the other thing that we have. Now granted, it's better at flux, significantly better. Also better at ordnance points. Though the thing is, well, is it really worth it? Because if I can get a other thing for it. Okay, I'm going to check it. So we are looking at 16. Buffler, Zone Scorcher, no. Heavy Flick also again? Don't think so. Maybe a Hellbore. Could go for the Urchin as well, which also has higher range by default. Or I don't know if we have a such high range weapon, others are going to engage as well. It's really hard to tell with this kind of stuff. 1,000 we could probably get away with because there is a large distance between the other weapons. Maybe I should go for the Baffler. It doesn't fire too often, so we could miss a... how do you call it? A opportunity for the accelerated ammo feeder. Same with the heavy flick gun. But once again we are start for flux. So the only thing I can realistically think of is the Hellbore. I say that was it's going to shoot the same, not the same. Okay, let's go for the Hellbore. And like that, we are going to get rid of 3 of our vents and get a integrated targeting unit to increase our range by 40%. Hopefully this is going to help a lot. Very hopefully. If not, we are screwed. Well, the moment we can close in with all the weapons, it's actually working pretty well. Also, our flux is not that high. I'd say it works enough. This I'm going to keep, though I might do the same thing with the monogram shader. But no, it works well enough. You know what, I'm keeping them as is. And see which one gets killed more often. Now that means we are going to, yes, integrate them into the fleet. Yay! So you go into the front. You go into the front. And you guys go into the front as well. What I also should probably do is get rid of the other variants of ships I have, like having full set of rampant classes is better than having this viral bomb option with the Crazil, which costs us basically staying power. Because these fuckers can take a beating, these don't. So what I should probably do is get in custom production some rampants. Viagra. Now keep in mind that we are going for sustainability as well. They cannot be too expensive. So that's why I'm not going for capital class ships right now. Because I have options with better, like the Sentinels, for example. But they cost a lot. So are the Retrievers. These fuckers only have 2. Also only 4 large energy. And 2 large synergy. Well, the 2 large synergy are actually not that bad because we can put, you know, bigger stuff on there. But the problem is the silhouette, like it's too wide. I'm not going to go for the Ragnaroks because, no. And these are not carriers, so actually size, carrier. Retriever, same problem, and also it comes with fucking Maltese taking up all the fighter base, so that sucks balls. Legions have the same amount of fighter base as the rampant classes, and also same hull integrity and armor rating. Or close to it at least. Yeah, hull integrity is better, armor rating is worse for the rampants. Also seemingly a better shield. Yeah, better shield. And I don't possess any of the bigger things. Like in Astral, for example. If I would, I'd probably go for those instead. So yeah, we only have four fighter base and very expensive sentinels. Which granted are not bad, though 90 shield arc, seriously. For a frontal shield, seriously. Never mind, they suck balls. Anyway, so that means we can start rerouting our captains. So, what do we have? We are definitely going to go with this, though I don't know if Hellsmanship actually going to help you with that. I probably should put fuckers here with the other one, the damage control thing. Like you, for example. It has missile specialization. And impact mitigation as well. Also, I don't mind if they are... Well, I do mind if they are going to go out of their way and not do the stuff I actually asked them to. Okay, you get the other one. This one need to be facing the enemy though. So you go there. Who else do I have? Well, this bloke who has reliability engineering. Also point defense. Actually, because you have point defense and impact mitigation. Oh, it doesn't have missile specialization though. And it is indeed a missile craft, first and foremost. But it has point defense and also has a strike commander. You know what? You go there. I don't give a damn. It works. And anybody else with missile specialization is going to be a waste on these. So you go there. Yeah, you have missile specialization, sadly. You don't. Is there anybody else without missile specialization that could be used? Well, it would be easier to check from here. Well, there is this guy. And no one else, and he has missile specialization. Systems expertise, do you have systems? Yeah, you don't. Okay, then in that case, I'm going to change it for golden boy because systems expertise, which I'm going to make elite by the by. Is actually going to help with the accelerated ammo feeder stuff. So yeah. Do you have systems expertise? You do. Also, you're a level 7, so I'm going to make that elite once again. Do you have system expertise? Yeah, and it's already expert. Good, very good. Energy weapon mastery, really? Yeah, no. Anyway, you are going to get this one instead. Do you possess missile specialization? And impact mitigation and target analysis. Yeah, in that case, sorry, you are demoted to fly a barrager. Because they are straight up better used this way. Anyway, so there you go. We have our main fleet now. But I'm thinking about is getting rid of some of the chaff, like these. Yeah, I don't think I really need them now. Especially considering that the donuts are actually better suited to protect the enemy ships. Protect the enemy ships, yeah. To protect against from the enemy ships because they have the fortress shield thing that absorbs fire like a hose. So yeah, I think I'm going to put this back into storage. The barragers are obviously going to stay because missile power, and also this experimental fucker because it fucks people. It makes love to them very harshly. And soon I'm going to be perfect for fighting again, because I'm going to have 9 more skills. And oh look, I'm missing 9 more skills. Can't you have a elite form? No, you don't. Nor you. Nor are either of you. Sedge. Anyway, repair ships at the dockyard. We are not really good at... Holy shit, we are low on supplies. So good that I actually catch that. Let's go for 800. Why do I have transpotonics on me? I already built the gate at the other place, so I don't really need it. Volatiles I'm going to hang on to. Also domain era artifacts. We don't have anything unearthed? No? Good. I have all of these already. Yeah? Yeah, I do. And there is nothing else on the black market. Well, besides this weird laser torpedo thingies. Suzuki Clubtation thermal projector. Sure. Why not? Let's have more of those. What are these? Gallant LPCs. They are not bad. But to be perfectly honest, they are not good either. And I apparently don't have any kilo LPCs. Which literally have flak cannons and degraded everything. Very well. Everything else I think I possess besides the light steps. Glorious. I don't need the Zephyrs. There. Sort. Let's save. Yeah, I already did that, thank you. Ah, yes, let's see that fleet in action. I don't know where though. Like, the problem is currently we are not really at war with anything big. Like, Revolutionary Council Research Mandate we are at war with, but they are very small. Like, I'm going to go and destroy whatever the fuck they built on the fringe worlds, but that's kinda going to be it. We are not really good with the hegemony because, as you can see, we are inhospitable. However, we are not at war at them currently. Yeah, it's only the Revolutionary Council and the Research Mandate that we are really not happy with. Both of them I can delete pretty easily. I don't think they possess strike capabilities. Like, they don't have a strike fleet. I'm unlining it because it's actually really far away. There you go. Hurt me, daddy. What are you? Okay, what are you? Special Task Group. Watanabe's fleet. I think they are Mayasuran. Yeah, this might be Mayasuran. Though they have some weird-ass ships in there. Like, do you see the ones between the Weird Eagles and the Colossus? They look weird. I kinda want them, but they are neutral, so I shouldn't. Ugh. Yeah, it's Mayasuram. They have nice sounds as well. I'm going to jump that. Okay. We are at the system. No, I want to see the system. I only know the thing. Very well. Show on map. System explored. I cannot actually go there. Well, eat dick, I guess. And I don't have enough fuel to go back. Oh, hi, domain error probe. Okay, do we have anything? Well, there is a something right here. Oh, look, another domain error probe. Well, at least it's giving me some fuel at least. What have you finished? Oh, the military base. Yeah, you are going to be made into a high command. You are going to be my big colony, yes. Anything else? There is something there. Would be nice if they could make a task force. That would be really convenient, actually. In the meantime, make shit enough, boy. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Oh, they are vengeful now. How quaint. It's not like I'm going to eat their faces or something. Oh, look, Domainer probe. Anything else? No, not really. Okay, we are going for the sensor arrays. And of course we are going to overjump. Never mind, break it for salvage. They are very vengeful now. Hide, pursuing my fleet. Are you now, little one? Hi. I will going to order the small ones to go and kill them. Only one! Are you shitting me? No. Okay, apparently the research mandate doesn't like the Revolution Council either. No, I'm going to take command of the action because apparently you cannot fucking deal with this. Also, this is why you need very high level fighters. You can send them from the left and the right. Which is very important because then you can get in front of fleeing enemy, just like I'm going to do right now. You can deal with that. Please go after that one. The other is pretty slow, to be perfectly honest. How you are going to hold up against them? Pretty well. There you go. Go and kill that one. Now you can go down and attack each of them with force. They're pretty slow, so I don't really think they can actually run from me. I say that while this fucker actually has something akin to maneuvering jets. And there they go. Why didn't the second in command do the exact same thing is beyond me. But here we are. And there is nothing left of them, so... Are they retarded? Yeah, start attacking the... start going to the fleet that is basically destroying your other fast pickets and ask them to turn the transponder on. It's going to work out really well. Let's do the same thing once more. But I think in this case I'm going to only send 4. Alrighty. You deal with the Lasher, you deal with the other one. You fuckers go and take that comm relay, I guess. What are you doing? Stop being a bitch. Glorious. Now you are going to attack the frontal one and the second one. Please engage properly. There you go. And we are done. Any more fast pickets going to their death? No? Okay. I'm going to take that makeshift thingamagic as well, because fuck 'em. I might just saturation bomb these fuckers. Okay, finish the rest of the weapons. And I can actually trade with them. Taking your fuel. And nothing else, to be perfectly honest. I mean, wait, I definitely need some supplies as well, and they are cheap, so why not? Cheaper than producing them. Do I want any of these? No, not really. The problem is that I only take these kind of ships when they are trophy ships. And stealing one because Marines, yeah, not gonna happen. I'm going to engage the orbital station. But technically speaking, I don't really need to expend a lot of resources on this because this is going to be a low-tech orbital station, so maybe just a few of these. Yeah, it seems like that they are just there goes one segment. But it has good PD. There goes another segment. And there goes a station. And there goes the defender. I don't really need any of those ships, so... Ah, look, more fuel that I can go back with. And the Molotov LPC. How quaint. Now, invasion would be funny. But sadly I'm going to orbital bombardier, fuckers. Saturation bombardment? Okay, who would... Okay, they would disapprove what that means. Disapprove of me. Okay, do we want to be war with all of these fuckers? Okay, I'm going to tell you the truth, half of them don't exist. Iron Shell would hate us, don't care. Maestro would hate us, oh no. Rivers don't exist personally, I think they kinda exist, kinda don't. Brighton doesn't exist, Logic Church can set my ass independence. Carvim Shipyard doesn't exist, Hegemony don't care. Shadow Yards don't care. Ashen Keepers, eh. So... what should be? Shall we enter total war? Shall we start warring with some factions? Because otherwise I cannot do anything, sadly. I mean, I can kinda make it have destroyed everything. I can just do a tactical bombardment and that's it. I cannot really invade them because I left my marines at home. So there is that. Which was kinda stupid of me. Invasion, well, you take control of the colony. However, I cannot do invasion because I lack marines. I could have buyed them, they had a lot of them for some reason. But I thought for some reason that I had them already in my possession because if you go to invade somebody, you usually bring some marines, but I apparently forgot. So that's the main problem. However, I don't think that having these many assholes on our faces constantly is going to be a big of a problem. I don't have that much fuel, to be perfectly honest. Like, let me show you. This is currently my fuel range. I cannot even go back home. I would need to go to either of these systems and fuel up, basically. Because the big fleet that I just built actually eat a lot of fuel. And yeah, I don't possess any marines at all. Which sucks balls, but it is. Anyway, if I go back, I can still at least do a tactical bombardment, which will fuck up everything. Sadly, they still have 2 stability, which I cannot really decrease further. Unless I bomb spaceport and population and infrastructure. Okay, why saturation bombardment or tactical bombardment? Why cannot bombard their industries? That's a good question, actually. Yeah, I have no forces which to invade with. Well, even more fuel, so I'm going to save. Storage is not a problem. Like, as you can see, I can get almost 50,000 whatever the fuck I want. I will definitely need fuel though. Total war? And the problem is if I actually do declare total war, I won't have any place to go to. Well, the Funk Society is actually there. If they have enough fuel and are not like stupid, I could go there, fuel up maybe, and then start hopping. Like they have also a lot of Fang Society stuff here in the Kazdara system. Maybe try and go for pirates as well. Fuck it. Total war. Okay, they are actually defending. That's cute. Because that means I can just send enough vessels to intercept them, and that's it. Don't be retarded. Well, actually, do be retarded, because that vessel is a bit zippier. That vessel should be a good test for the Panzer, and that is just going to die horribly. Come on. Come on. Do me proud. Oh, there it goes. A sudden pilum in the ass. Fuck it! But it's only reduced by 6. Okay. Did we go into war with anybody because of this? No, we haven't. Reparation Society was already 53 at this point. The Revolutionary Council we were already dealing with. Also, I got ruins from there. And look, a Neton RPC, which I didn't possess previously. It's basically a supposed to be a broadsword, but fucked over. Like, it has a Locust SRM salvo, which is weird. Why would you have that? And a short range laser, which is actually a long normal PD laser because it has 600. Anyway, it has really good damage though. I don't know why it didn't get. You know. Faction eliminated. Yay! Well, it wasn't the total war I wanted, but it is the enemies that you make on the way that matter. Where should we go first? I think we should go to Eric. It has a lot of hegemony stuff, but quite frankly, I don't care. Maybe we are actually going to spot a... There you go. High warning beacon. Let's go remnant hunting. Let's try out these vessels properly now. Ah! There you go. High warning beacon. Why is it so far away? Oh, it's because we are on the other system. Very well, go on. Lots of unidentified planets and shit. And there you go. Okay, I don't know if they have more, but if not, I can actually probably deal with that. I might do something very stupid here. Let's go! Okay, how many did we actually got? That's 1, 3, 6, 9 cruisers. Let's move into engage. Why do you cost so much to deploy? And have the don't have the escort, have the barragers instead. Okay, so you are going to protect those. You are going to be group 1. Take the knock boy. You are going to be, you are already group 2. Silly me. You are actually going to put yourself far back and defend that position. Kill him. Start the killing. Okay, that Carabiner is actually really good at dodging our missiles until they catch up to them. That's a lot of missiles. The enemy is spamming them as well. But no problem. Yes. Just look at that. Fucking bullet hell missile edition. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Well, missiles in this case. Fiery missiles, yes. I mean, there is a lot of chaff that we are getting, but I don't care. The line is holding. Though weirdly enough, half of my goddamn... Oh wait. It's because Group 1 decided to start defending the other place as well. I don't know why Group 2 decided to go forward into the enemy lines, even though they are fucking carriers. Why are these fools are back and not these? I mean, they can take a beating, it's no problem, but it would be much better if the enemy would focus on their fire. Yeah, well, these. Like, look at the fuck this one is going to be. Exactly, 0 fucks given. Okay, sadly, they have divided us. Well, let's start killing folks. Concentrate fire a bit, please. Let's divide them just like they try to divide us. Yeah, that is probably going down. They have too much on them. Well, you are supposed to die, so I don't really care. Though I might just decide to, next time, put these fools on defending these ones. Because they really like to get all over the place. Like, what are you doing there? What are you doing there? Seriously, guys. Could you try starting to make a difference? Yeah, there goes another one of my ships. No problem, they are literally there just to soak up damage instead of the carriers. It would be really nice if the set carriers could start killing the proper enemy, like the ones that are actually near them. Yeah, this is the problem. They divided us, which happens for some reason. I don't know why, but it happens. Ships decide to go left and right for no apparent reason, even though I told them to defend. Okay, who is dying once again? You, apparently. Get the hell out of there. Yep, there goes a fucking carrier. I need to start corner camping. Are you now? I also should have probably put actual weapons on there. Okay, start trying to retreat. You actually defend them. As in, actual defend them. And there goes my fucking fleet anchor. I might not win this. Also, if I do, it's going to be really fucking costly. Yep, and they just destroy one of my carriers once again. Okay, can anyone tell me why it's not working? Well, I kinda like the... Oh no, they're just shooting at the wrong people once again. Did I miscalculate this much? I possibly did. No, it's still salvageable. Kind of, maybe. Would be nice if the chaff suddenly decided to not exist. Okay, you fuck with that. You go back for that. Retreat, you fucker. Yeah, the problem is I cannot tell the dust missiles launched from the Papillons to shoot at the prioritized enemy. That's the main problem with them. Which is not that bad of a deal, because they are already kind of overpowered. But still. The fact that they go for chaff instead of the ones actually told to be destroyed is really annoying. But yeah, I can still save this. Everything has increased bulkhead, so it's not going to be that much of a deal. And there you go, enemy dying. Well, I lost a lot. I lost quite a lot. Apparently they didn't work out as much as I wanted to. But I increased in level. No, they fucking get me, of course. Okay, in that case I'm actually going to... No, not that one, that one. There, and reload. Nah. If they are going to get me right afterwards, I'm not going to deal with them. Instead, I'm going to reload. Come on. And I'm going to skedaddle. Ah, how cute. And it's one with a radiant. What is that? Archipelago world. And it's a big one. Okay. You have my interest now. Okay, launch one of you. Two of you. Launch all of you. So, you're actually going to go and defend them. You are going to be behind that. And I'm actually going to get these fools in there as well. I don't want to overcommit because very obviously the enemy might decide to just, you know, be stupid. Oh. Well, you can go as well. Are they going to COTS? No, sadly they are not going to COTS. The problem is I cannot target whatever the fuck the dust missile is going to kill. They usually go for the chaff because they are the first one in the formation. And missiles, dust missiles are going to target the first enemy ship. Pilums are going to do what pilums do. And otherwise, I really just need to focus on getting the formation stay in formation. The formation stay in formation. The ships to stay in formation. Because as you can see, the main problem was that the ships decided to go sideways and provided the enemy with a... Oh, what are you doing? Defend position, so do you. Where you are? Big rock of mine. See? They are going for the ones in the first of the enemy formation, which is in this case very good because I just got rid of a cruiser. Very nice. There you go, that's what I want to see, actually. Go and target the Radiant. Yeah, they killed everything else beside the fucking Radiant I told them to. See, this is what I'm talking about. The dust missiles are not going to do what I'm telling them to. No, I cannot order them. My orders are literally these. I can tell them to not do what I just told them, to retreat not stupidly, to search and destroy, which is basically telling them to full assault without ordering everybody. I can check their info, I can show the video feed, I can transfer command. told them to cancel assignment, which is literally the same as rescind orders, and I can give them different types of escort. I cannot tell them to halt. I cannot tell them to defend this position by fucking staying in there. No. Only thing I can do is right click and then either rally civilian craft, just rally task force, or defend. And no, the defend actually not going to tell them to defend. The defend is actually going to be, if it's a position, try to retain control of it by being around. Or if it's not a position but just a random place, you just put there like this. They are going to ignore that, stay around quite around. Not much. If they feel that they can envelop the enemy, they will try, even if the enemy is smartly is staying together, because for some reason, if the enemy is staying together, your allies and your own ships are going to try to envelop them for some fucking reason, instead of just trying to retain the formation and withstand their assault, because that is what they are doing. They are converging on the same spot, converging their weapons, their flux, their mass, and because of that they can push you around. If you stay in fucking formation, you are going to provide the same firepower as the enemy is providing towards you. So you are not going to be defeated in the match, basically. Or at least you are going to give them a challenge. Instead, if your ships are going to try to envelop the enemy, they are going to how it's in English? They are going to deconcentrate their firepower. They are going to shoot everywhere in sight, possibly getting small craft, yeah, but that's not the issue. The issue is the big craft, like the Radiant, which is using the cruisers as additional mass in a charge. This is why it had the opportunity to actually go against my big guy. Sadly, I had the firepower to just overwhelm them anyways. This is why I won. You cannot do tactics in Starsector, basically. Unless it's corner camping. Can I take the Radiant? No. Very well. I will take the huge amount of fuel instead. And I haven't ascended in level. Sedge. Nearby hostile fleet. How do you see me? Dude, you are literally inside a asteroid field. Ah. Okay, what do you have? 7 cruisers. I can deal with that. That I can deal with. Another fleet anchor and its free posse. All of our carriers. And additional stuff. Additional escort. No. What we are going to do is, you two are going to escort that one. You are going to escort that one, you are going to escort that one, you are going to escort that one. You are going to escort that one, so do you. You will escort that one. You take that position. Rest of you take a position behind and defend it. This is kind of the thing you can do, and that's it. No halt, no get the fuck out of there, because even the retreat actions are going to be stupid. Where are you shooting? What the fuck were you doing there? Okay, I kindly ask of you to actually start firing against the enemy instead of just randomly shooting at wherever you want. They apparently ignored my fucking fleet anchor and go for the side. Very good, thank you. And now that I told them to please stop doing stupid things and attack something of importance, they start to try to envelop the fucking enemy. Could you go and fuck them over, please? Okay, you are dying. You are leaving. You died, thank you. See, this is the problem. Fleet anchor. What is the enemy going to do? Ignore it. Can I do anything about that? No. Well, I could try to start corner camping or something. Now, if you could tell me how the ever-loving fuck the enemy is surviving that. Yeah, I realized that the fucker is taking a beating. Good. Go back in that case. Retrieve yourself. Why the enemy can do this and I can't? Why? Why can they bunch up and I can't? If I could have my fucking cruisers bunch up like that, I could puncture the enemy lines and do the same shit they are doing to me right now. But no! Even though I have a fucking screen of missiles to disorient them, it's not going to happen. Do you see the fucking amount of damage it's taking? Have you seen the fucking amount of missiles it just tanked? When I'm commandeering it, it's definitely not going to do that. I don't know why, but apparently the game just doesn't. What are you doing right there? What are you doing right there? Why haven't you killed it if I told you to kill it? That's the better question. The enemy was right there. What have you done? Nothing. The one that I actually told to kill the enemy is going and killing the fucking enemy very slowly. What were you doing? Could you tell me that, please? Why can't I make a formation and make the goddamn AI stick to it? Well, this is what I get for trying to make sense in my... Ignore that. Start killing the fucking enemy. That's your main objective in any kind of engagement, to kill the fucking enemy. Start maneuvering around them and do bullshit stuff. Start concentrating firepower so they can fucking die. Seriously, the hell are you doing? And who is dying once again? You. Okay then, go away. Stop it! Concentrate on killing the fucking enemy. All of you. Kill. L. There you fucking go. Also, congratulations, you actually did something semi-useful by driving this fucker out. Sadly, you did it without actually killing it, which was the main objective. And there you go. Question is, how much did I lose? Apparently. Seriously? Just that much? I think it was a little bit bigger than that. No, thank you. No, it is actually up to date. Weird, but okay. Anyway, we are over the 2-hour mark. At least I can start surveying this bitch. Oh! Ancient religious landmark. Not bad at all. Okay. Exploration package, a lot of food, of course. Archipelago world. I have seen these before, but let's just say they are rare. Well, the system doesn't have much planets. I say that was it has 4, 7. Rocky Ice World, Barren, Rocky Unstable Gas Giant, and Volcanic World. Okay, besides the obvious, I don't see anything else. I already explored that. Gibbonov boy. I don't see anything on these either, so let's have 5. Hey, well, we are already over 20 minutes, so ay. Well, moving to engage anyways. I'm only going to send the ones that actually, should I send you? It's going to increase deployment cost by a lot, but I kind of ceased caring at this point. Okay, my ships are this fucking slow. Very well. Engage, please. Not eliminate. It would be nice if the carriers at least would retain distance. There goes another volley. And there it goes. It's a bit easier now. And I think... No, I mistook the stars for actual stuff. Should I go and... But these ones are small. Radiant with 4. 5 cruisers. That's manageable. Given if I can freaking repair my stuff. What about these ones? Well, it would be actually better if I engage them first. Only 4. In that case, I definitely don't need fleet anchors. There. So you defend that one, you defend that one, you defend that one, you defend that one. Wait, I fucked up. That, that, you defend that. And that's it. Hey, hey, hey. And another scarab. Teh. Yeah, deal with that. Go and deal with that mofo. I also love what the fuck was happening there. There is a destroyer. It's good against the bigger targets. What is it doing? Trying to shoot the one that is first already dead. Second was significantly smaller than it with the main weapon. And only use one of the smaller weapons against the big guy that was literally going for it. Priorities, AI. Priorities. Go for stuff that is actually trying to kill you. Like, what are you doing? Aim your main gun and shoot, like that. Are you at least having a fun time with this fucker? Shoot! Okay, first, have your goddamn shield up. Second, shoot the goddamn enemy. What are you doing? Let me guess, your flux was slightly higher and you decided, oh, I'm not going to shoot because flux high. There you go, kill the rest. Have fun. Ah, because I told you to defend somebody, you decided to not use your fucking main weapon. But now that I told you to fucking kill stuff, oh, I can kill stuff now. Oh, you are in war. If you can shoot your weapon, shoot your weapon. Ah, fucking AI. Well, at least getting enough. There you go, Scintilla class. No, thank you. At least getting enough fuel to get home. Oh, I need to get that. Yes. Should I actually put myself into any of these? I have missiles expertise, I have systems expertise, gunnery implants, energy weapon mastery, 2 of the reliability stuff. I'm not bad. Not bad at all. But if I use myself, where should I put myself? Maybe here? Because the others are still better than me by a very, very long shot. Anyway. Hey, I exist. Resurgence. Remnants of the revolution cancel gather the investor on the orbital in the star system held by the organics in the bid to revive their power. The invasion forces are projected to be fairly strong and are likely composite of 2 actual fleets. And they are not that far away from me. It's planning in the planning stage. Resource force should begin assembling in 30 days. Hey, I exist. Run in the direction of your buddies, please. Remnant raid failed. Okay. Hi, I exist. Maintaining contact with your fleet. I am that big now. Wow. 3 buildings at once. Okay. Well, since you still have your structures intact, what should I start building on you? You have Minecraft, so maybe I should go for refinery. You know what? Sure. Let's go with that. It would be nice to catch them though. Let's make this the last fight of the thing. Okay. Gather around each other. No, what you are doing? Okay, gather around like that. I don't care, just don't make me fight you different battles. I'm already out of time. Okay, what about now? Will you gather around each other? No, it's going to orbit the freaking jump point. Like a booth. Oh, this is going to have refining as well. The freaking moment I go home and... actually... I don't need the medical centers now. But I still have the thing that... or do I? Yeah, I still have the remnant autonomous AI battle station. And I can't really get rid of anything else because anything else I need. Hum hum hum. It would be nice if you could produce more volatiles. Well, you know what? These are too small to for me to even give a fuck about. I already destroyed the Nexus, so they are going to despawn. I'm going home. Actually, what did we produce? Just the beta core. Very well. And what was up with the Revolutionary Council? Going to the Salerno system. Okay, 19 days. You know what? 3-hour stream. Just for you. Totally not because I want to finish this. Also do something with my mining station, domain error probe. Okay, the mining station I'm going to accept. Because it's not too far away from my own capital. The capital. Ow. Derelict ship. Raid. They're even still friendly, see? Bombing the ever-living shit out of the Revolutionary Council wasn't that big of a deal. Hi, Planet Express Delivery Service, what are you? You are not Maesura. Rimward Venture? Rimward Venture, it seems. Yeah, it's friendly. Hi. No, it's Kalartech. Why do you exist? Sorry, Spindle. Spindle is not a faction actually existing. Okay. Sure. Salernos, what were they attacking? Salernos Station, Salernos Base, Salernos Ledge, Salernos HQ, Salernos Orbital, or Salernos Trading Post? Which they were attacking? I don't remember. Anyway, let's see. 11 days. Was I so fast that I went from here to here in 8 freaking days? Ay ay ay. But where are they assembling their forces? That would be nice to know. Anyway, let's go for the actual planet. Hi. Let me get some fuel. Do you have any ships? No, not really. Anything in the bar? Increase pirate rates, don't care about those. Nobody here. Okay, which one of you is the biggest? Salernos Orbital. And technically Oza. And weirdly enough, there are no military installations in this system, which is stupid. Let's see, Salerno's trading post. Nothing, once again. Okay, I'm going to take this because it's literally telling me to go home. How am I quiet? I literally killed everything in my path. Very well. Once again, no ships. Let's go to Salerno's orbital. Same deal. Anything in the bar? No, not for that money at least. I don't need a fucking strike commander which goes into fucking battle. Screaming. Same deal, dockside bar. I have marines back at home. Like 2,000 of them actually. So it's not really an issue. I could also go to Mela system and grab even more because they are producing it. So what is going to happen is me waiting for these fuckers to actually show up. Wait. Oh shit. I missed it. Concerned man. Not enough. What do you want? No. Only an officer. Okay. At an unknown location, eat my ass. It's a fucking month until arrival. I'm not going to wait for that. Do we have a gate here? No. Hello? It would be nice to know actually where they are assembling from. Do we have any gates nearby? I could go to the Kazakh system, or Ether is actually closer. Yeah, let's go to Ether. Hegemony strike fleet. Okay, they are going to war. Staff of charity, mace of loyalty. Okay, sure. No, system map please, and the gate is right there, so if you don't mind. Hi Legio Skirmisher Fleet, you are friendly with me. I don't care about how much money they have on your head. Is that Vic? No, it's Person. Yeah, it's Vic. So Person League is actually existing somewhere. But where? Analyze orbital habitat. That's actually very far away, but sure. Okay. Yeah. Finish the memorial. Great. Increase population growth. Very great. Glorious even. So, first we are going to the Mela system. Because there is Ulcharov with my everything in it, basically. And they still haven't finished my goddamn 2 million cost thing. What are you doing? The hell are you? A long ship. Okay. Could increase the farmland. But nothing else. And for that I need water, which needs a thing. What are your industries, by the by? You have Minecraft, you have domain archaeology. Oh, and light industry and the modular fabricators. You are going to have this. Microfactory pre-program with the specification and expert system necessary to deploy a comprehensive upgrade package to modular fabricators to improve their civilian industrial output. Which I guess more supplies or something? Should I start assigning AI cores? Oh, also. See? I got enough marines now. Nothing in storage. Bar. What do you need? Okay, that would be 1 million. But I don't think I really want that. Nothing here either. So, I'm gonna let a day pass. No, not that one. No, modular fabricators are still the same. Massive parallel fabricatory. Centralized industrial complexes of modular fabricators for the production of heavy industrial equipment, supplies, and weapons. The older technology that predates the first and the forges modular fabricators had to be Well, for this particular area fabricator has been retooled to focus on the production of safe quantities of industrial goods and significant production of supplies. This comes at the cost of quality control. However, the lower production rate for viable spacecraft and small arms. Small arms, you say, whilst you're fucking building tanks. Those are not small arms. That would be marine production, but yeah, sure, why not? I thought it's not going to cost me a fucking upgrade, but there you go. I have a few AI cores as well. Should I increase it? I mean, not really worthwhile if you ask me. Hey. Nothing else to build, to be perfectly honest. Maybe an engineering hub. But it would be very inconvenient to go here to reverse engineer stuff, so nah. Anyway, let's leave. And go home to Capital. Yay. Shush now. Wow, you are lagging so hard for some reason. Shush now. Go to Capital. There. Anything nice on the open market? What are those? Shrike ASMRs. I don't have any of those either. Okay, anything on the black market? Well, I might as well type whatever the hell's. No, not that one. I want that one. Thank you. Ah, more Illinois. Buying them because they are actually really good. I might start building up stuff with Venzors and shit. Okay, I don't need that. Nor that. Nor that. Nor those. Nor them. Nor these. Actually, you can have those as well. Or that. Or that. Give me like 10k. Neither of these. There you go. Nothing new. Okay, I'm going to sell on the black market these thingamajigs. Simply because I don't think they can be sold on the blueprint market on Prism Freeport. Okay, we are closing to 3-hour mark. There. These blueprints, however, are most definitely sellable. Anyway, colony info, why are you doing solo? Shipping disruption, you say, with 200% fleets that are max quality and ships that literally kick ass. How quaint, how do you do that? Seriously, how the ever living fuck are you doing that? Ay ay ay. Are drinking spacer. I don't need your fucking buffalo. Freelance administrator. Sure. Why not? Okay. Enact edict on Katnipita. So. Exact clearances, industrial industries. Doubles upkeep. Hmm. Well, two of my industries are actually not producing anything, so yeah. The ship hub output and production budget decreases ship quality. Yeah. Forced labor reduces upkeep of all buildings, but causes a reduction in colony growth and temporary unrest. Stop colony growth. Odds on open market reduces stability. I already have that. Labor restrictions increase stability, decrease output. Customs control increases accessibility of this planet for every other colony in the system. Reduces accessibility for all other colonies. Subpopulation cleansing, wartime lockdown. No. Customs control actually sounds nice, but I don't really sell stuff. To be perfectly honest, I have farmlands and orbital works. They are not selling much. Most of my income is actually coming from no, I'm lying. Exports are actually worth almost 600,000, whilst local income is not that much, which is mainly because of my food production. And apparently I'm selling so much harvested organs that it's not even a joke now. And drugs. And weirdly enough, I need to freaking import supplies. Okay, that's weird. But okay. So yeah, maybe if I enact uh, this, it might work. Let's see. It's slightly better. Very much slightly better. It might be become significantly better when this stuff is not going to happen, but otherwise no. Anyway, you say that volatiles are cheap now, are they? Not as cheap as other places, like Martyrdok or Early Puey. Anyway, any nice ships you have? What are these? Defender, light cruiser, large composite, accelerated ammo feeder, 2 medium ballistic. It's okay. And you're only selling civilian ships, so all of these are trash. Yeah. Anyway, let's go to notices your gas. which apparently has a lot of weird weapons that I don't really need. Okay, let's get a Maltese. Just for the sake of it. Ooh. Hacking comlings, yeah. I'm not really using them, but they are fun. Like, they literally go through the enemy shield. Quite a strike weapon, if you ask me. No funny shifts here either. Okay, let's see. Colony info. I have 2 industries. You are building. Whatever the fuck is that processing? I'm taking those. Goods. And do we have anything else? Well, I could start assigning AI cores. But not much else to build. The Chameleon Commodity Forge Career Report Embassy Engineering and Military Relays. Actually, that might be nice to build a military relay that is. Well, it's going to hit size 5 in next month, so okay. Storyteller, independently don't care. I don't need the church stuff. Could I enact any edicts? Nothing seems to be worthwhile, like maybe industrial incentives. The question is how much our... yeah, doubling that would not necessarily be good. I can of course check it if I really want. It's slightly better. Very much slightly. Question, can I put planetary thing on here? Anyway, I'm going to use the convenience to my advantage that everything is currently very close to each other. Ow. Okay, so terraforming, you are improving volatiles, that's good. Anything in the requisition center? Well, nothing that I really like or cannot build. I think on the black market, well, it has some magna blasters and also pike, whatever the hells. I'm buying those as well. What is this? Scatter beam, I already have one. What are those? Alestel pieces. Of course I'm buying Alestes. What do you think of me? But I wouldn't buy one of the best LPCs in the world. Oh no. Might even start having carriers that don't carry papillons but instead the LSTs, because the LSTs are actually better since they are going to attack whatever I'm telling them to. And we are over 3 hour mark. Okay, let's check the... What is that? Tumbleweed P Cruiser. It has a flare launcher, large ballistic, a medium universal, 2 small energy, 2 small universal, 4 small ballistic, and the fighter bay. Well, if it wouldn't be for the flare launcher, I would say this is actually a good strike cruiser. Also very low top speed, so... Nah, it's actually a very bad cruiser. Though there is the catapult with 3 fucking large missiles. If it wouldn't have burn dry, but it said fast missile racks, I would buy these instead of the barragers. But sadly that's not the case. What do you want? No, I'm not attacking the shadow yards. Shady person? Hybrids. Okay, I'm actually hiring the hybrids. Anything in the com directory? Arms dealer. Do you have any work for me? This creates smuggling operation. No, not enough money for it. Construction project? A bit more money for it, but it also needs a lot of stuff that I need to build up, like transport units, for example, so... No. Anyway, last stop is buzzword. See, that's a proper detachment. A battleship, a cruiser, 2 destroyers, and a fuck ton of fighters. Terraforming options? Can I actually start to make you into a jungle bird? Well, you still need the stellar reflectors and also water. Okay. You have some weird weapons, dude. What are those? Arcus LPC, escort gunship, 1 nano needler minigun, which is actually really good against fighters. Like 200 damage per second, which is also have 50 energy as well. Yeah. And it has integrated point defense here as well. I also, for some reason, don't have any Takuya pieces. Weird. Well, let's buy one just for the sake of it. And what are these? Elapids. I have those. I don't have Erices though. Light interceptor with a Vulcan minigun. I mean, okay, sure. Anything else, maybe? I'm buying those. Those I don't need. I don't have Calibans? That's weird to assume, but apparently it's the case. Okay, anything else, maybe? No. I'm buying those since I don't have much of them. But the rest is okay. Okay, I could buy Hyperions if I really want to. But I don't. A Greg, on the other hand. It's fast, it's semi-cheap. Good against frigates. Maybe even destroyers. Don't have anything in storage, yeah? Yeah. Now, let's see what we are building. 1 day left for the stellar reflector array. Let's wait for it. There you go. Sorry. That one. Alrighty, do we have anything else to be built? Where you are upgrading the military base? Orbital works already done. Megabort already done. There is not much else to be built. You... Actually, you know what? Let's start building it. And let me put the thing that is supposed to go in there. Why can't I put a... Okay, install item. There you go. Wait, can I put it into... No, I cannot put it into other stuff. Where are you? Interstellar Relay Military Base High Command. How the construction of relays without a military base in the system improves the com relay into the domain area equivalent, depending on where it is installed. I guess without military base in the system. It can only be placed into military base high command on the interstellar relay. Eh? Interstellar relay. It's not a thing you build. We have sensor array, we have com relay, but not interstellar relay. What is an interstellar relay? Anyway, manage colony. Stereo reflector array done. So now we only need to get water. Abundant organics, trace volatiles. Plentiful organics, no volatiles. So yeah, arid world is going to be better. In which case we can make it habitable. And have a mild climate, which is going to reduce this by 50%. And that's kind of about it. I would really like to have a water world though, just for the crustaceans. But yeah. that's gonna be it for today, folks. Thank you for watching. I was Ronis, and I'm hoping to see you back in my den with more Starsector. Hopefully, we are going to do much more. And also, I might start to look into better fleet composition, because the fleet anchor roll that I put on the bricks is kind of working, but kind of not, because they are not shooting back. And why is that? It's not really a problem, considering that it's helping with lowering the flux consumption, and they can hold up their shields for more. It's still problematic, considering that they are supposed to be engaging the enemy to make it flick their shield, or at least make it lose a little bit of health during the time when it's flicking the shield backwards for the dust missiles to cover it. Also, I might change the fighters in there to put in LSTs instead of papillons, because that way it can actually project some firepower, proper firepower. But that's for tomorrow. For today, we are done. So take care.